Welcome, Gemini, to Find Found Tarot 1111. Today we're going to do your weekly reading from the 13th to the 20th. This is the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Gemini. Please take the messages that resonate with you, claim them for yourself, toss the universe what does not. It's not meant for you, and that's okay. Check out the Moon, Rising, and Venus placements in the videos that correspond with that to get some more intuitive guidance if you don't find it here. Remember, time and energy is fluent, so whenever you're directed to this video, that's the right time for you. That being said, I am going to use the symbol here. Balance your energies. As I do so, I ask you to take a deep breath in. Exhale whenever you feel so inclined to do so. That's going to help balance your energies, set the intentions, and bring them into the reading, okay? So, let's get started, Gemini. And as always, you're up first because you topped the charts this week again. Last week, your video made up to 450 views, I think. And wow, so beyond thankful. And then this last week, it was like 100 already. So thank you so much for your continued support, Gemini. So you guys are up first. Peace, love, balance, health, and wealth. So you could get 2 life messages here. Into the premeditation, I felt like I come into real... You're in contemplation, Gemini. I feel like the energy I'm clicking in with is just into like contemplation. They're just like, what is going on? You're sitting back and going, what is going on really now? So, life messages up here first. The inner sense. Okay, here, Gemini. Look deep into that picture if you can see it without the glare. It says, today as I quiet the noise of my mind, I become aware of the voice in my heart. I listen closely to my inner voice. I trust myself and develop confidence in my intuition. My inner truth is divine truth. I allow it to influence and guide me every day. Yes, following your inner sense, so important. It is your divine truth. Don't let anybody sway you away from that. Hope is up next, my dears. So, as I enter the great school of life, I hold tight to my faith in divine. Divine's love guides me and guards me in every situation I encounter, regardless of what I confront. I trust in my true nature. Today, I welcome life. I know the light will always return, and there will always be infinite possibilities within me. Hope and inner sense. Pretty much about goes into, congeniality with what I was saying. I feel like you're hoping and your inner sense, and then you're contemplating which one is better for you, I feel like. Okay. Ooh, we have the Sky Father. Now this is a new deck I just got. It's the Naked Tarot of Heart here. I really like this deck. It's very beautiful. This is Sky Father in reverse. This is essentially Emperor energy in reverse here. Now, what I want to suggest with this energy is, Gemini, I feel like this energy in reverse comes with this kind of heart's disconnect, I feel like, okay? You're wondering, as you're sort of pondering these questions, you're asking yourself here, is it possible for me to control this situation or not, okay? Would I have a better chance at sort of, feeling some relief if you change your perspective and reaction to the situation? I feel like that's something you're contemplating a lot, this energy, okay? We have the Sun in reverse, Gemini. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. Now, that's the Scarab Beetle up there. Now, if you notice that this energy, the Scarab Beetle, they're officially the dung rolling energy, okay? So what makes them so incredibly powerful is they just kind of go with the mercies of life and are constantly evolving and changing towards those dynamics, okay? With this energy here, I feel like the Sun, it is one of the most positive cards in the deck. It's the light working energy, but this is, I feel like, where you're asking yourself if you have some sort of limiting beliefs here, Gemini, that are blocking your forward movement towards your goals, towards that person, towards the light. What are you stagnant in, why are you just looking and going, what is going on? I feel like that's because you've just kind of been refusing to see something in terms of a relationship or in terms of love or job. You've just been refusing to see something in some way, I feel like. Now we have the Innocence of Wands here. So this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This energy for me is also, it's in reverse, but this is the Page of Wands when it comes with the Innocence, essentially. Here I feel like I don't know if I would say, this is sort of like with this energy, I feel like you know, impulsive intentions, I feel like, with lack of follow through, are kind of like these undeveloped ideas. They're getting shrugged off for you, Gemini. You're ignoring these limiting beliefs, okay? Patience and responsibility are lacking. You're believing in the innocence of others, but you're being distinguished, you know, and misled by naivety, I feel like. Don't be naive. Don't play the part of that innocent victim in this situation, I feel like. I don't know. There's something I'm missing here in this energy. I can't really quite grasp it here. Innocence of Pentacles now. So a Page of Pentacles in reverse. Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So here, I feel like this, in this energy, it's sort of like you're playing too much, right? You're neglecting responsibilities, which was again other innocence as well. But the pages are innocent and kind of lacking the follow through here. So maybe that's you. Maybe you're imbalanced. Work to rest ratio here is possible, but your disorganized and ungrounded approach, it could yield short-term results, yes, Gemini, but it's prone to being overwhelmed and stressful in the long run, and it's prone to give you negative results in the long run. So, yeah, no, what might prove good in the now might not be great long term. Do you see what I mean? And we have the Five of Cups. Look at that blue heart there, as you can see. So, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here with the Five of Cups. Now, as we all know, the Five of Cups often is a little bit of sadness, deep-rooted pain here. I feel like there is a loss here that is fundamentally weighing on you, huge Gemini, whether it's recently or, you know, or coming into the future. You need to ask yourself, is it possible that acceptance is the key to you know, being hopeful in this expansion? But if you need to start to feel your feelings and not fear them. You know, you need to give yourself the opportunity to release this stuck pain, Gemini, okay? And allow the feelings to move through you. And they're going to feel like they're hurting you, but they're actually helping to heal you. You can choose to kind of refocus on kindness, compassion, and that gentle self-care, and serve, you know, your soul that nutrition it needs over the time, right? When you turn your trust over to the universe and a higher power, it's going to help ease that burden of loss for you, okay? But you have to be, you know, ask yourself, is it possible that acceptance is the key here? And once you, I think the answer is going to be quite profoundly yes, okay? Death card in reverse. Scorpionic energy here, okay? But this is all about transformation, the rebirth, death, rebirth paradigm here. I feel like you're definitely going through this, without a doubt, okay? This is the accepting of the soul energy here. So transition, release, and acceptance is all bound together and wrapped up in this. But this is like scorpionic energy. So you're transcending right now. You know, as scary as things are feeling, you need to trust that the universe is working to bring you a sense of, you know, tender closure to your heart and mind, okay? You're going to start to embrace freedom as your soul kind of transitions through space and time, allowing new lightness to enter into your heart, okay? This is a rebirthing of your soul. And as it realigns with ease and you trust your path to unfold just as it should, it brings you a new sense of peace and recognition, okay? So with that, I feel like there's going to be boundless opportunities for you. Look at that, hope out again. So this is Aquarius, star card in traditional tarot here. So I feel like, again, you've got every reason to be hopeful. You've got the star card and the sun card out. And essentially here, I feel like this is beautiful energy for you because you hope, faith, you know, healing, aspirations all coming in with this card, okay? This is going to help show you that the impossible can indeed become possible, okay? The force that works through your soul here, determining, you know, what's possible and sort of the difference between success over failure here. Above all, who you are and your power of your belief, okay? So this is serving you as a reminder to use your very natural ability of intuition, Gemini, okay? The language of your own soul as it teaches you and to reach for your goals here and desires. The future can be yours when you have hope and trust in everything that you do, okay? You know, soon others, they're going to start to emulate. They're going to be attracted to this energy where, you know, why can't we have that too? That's great. Help emulate that. But above all, right now, maintaining a positive attitude starting right now, Gemini, this literally very second, will allow your soul to soar. You know, you'll discover an opportunity to shine as you reach for your stars. And you're going to start to see that maybe these things, the path isn't so bleak on the outside as you thought. Obstacles and challenges. Nothing in life, nothing that is good in life will ever be easy, right? It's not supposed to be. And, you know, and because when you get there, after all that tough road, when you get there, you're like, oh, this, you know, it might not have been easy, but wow, is it rewarding? If you had taken the same path and got it right away and really never had to put any of that hard work in, would you still value it the same? Probably not. I don't think so. So, you know, representing the obstacles here in power, you know, challenges and struggles that are happening for you. But you have to overcome them right now. This could be a difficult period to get through, but it's not impossible, okay? If you open up your mind and see the bigger picture of how something went wrong. Don't get caught up on it. Just pause and stand back for clarity. You know, observe where adjustments can be made here, I feel like, isn't very important. Which decisions, you know, may require you to be changing, okay? To enable you to move forward in a positive direction, okay? Life's really all about learning, so don't play the victim here. Take the knowledge you've gained from this experience so that you can apply it to similar situations in the future. This is often coming forth when the competition is around you, whether it's in your personal or business life. This is an excellent time to think creatively and ask yourself here, how can you make yourself shine above the rest? How can you put yourself out in a different way that you haven't thought about? Because right now everybody's trying to do that, right? And it leads to victory and success. Those obstacles and challenges will be met by victory and success. It's inevitable for you. And you know, good news is coming on the way, right? The qualities, you know, are completion, victory, you know, success that often follow that difficult period, right? So it's beautiful because you totally need that energy. They respect, this is, you know, people that are coming through for you that really truly respect you, you know, even might try to follow your example, but you've worked hard, you've devoted much, you know, effort to get to this point, Gemini, and you should really be patting yourself on the back here. You've become wiser. You've grown in so many ways. Always remember to stop, you know, and pat yourself on the back for your hard work, okay? This is staying grounded, though. Remember where you came from and keep your ego in check. Don't let it grow. Don't lose who you really are in your success, okay? So many people do that and they become, you know, they lost the person who they were. So yeah, you got your success, but now you're not the same. So don't let that do that. Try as hard as you can to remain that humble, kind person that you are, okay? You know, this victory could be used in the future for a teaching tool, okay? Realize that if you come through this challenging time, you can achieve everything, and you really, truly can. What you believe, you achieve, right? There you have it, the Emperor back again. So authority, you might have a masculine, strong masculine energy here, or it could be a strong Aries energy, but here this is an authority figure. Maybe it's just you kind of standing your ground as well, which is very plausible. It's not that, you know, you can't be your own sort of emperor in your life here. But this could be a masculine energy, a father figure, husband, brother, whatever, that's kind of asserting their role, asserting their strengths on you, which is not, you know, tend to be very bad. But this also symbolizing a high influence in some sort of life for you. But they're trying to create a positive outcome here for you. Ask yourself whether it's time to take on or emulate similar qualities of this individual, okay? But now is when you must act like that leader, right? And exert your will by kind of incorporating this form and structure here into your ideas, plans, and foundations. It's absolutely time to stop talking and act in order to achieve what you want, okay? Believe in order to achieve, okay? You know, when you make a choice, you approach it from a place of wisdom here, of rationality, you know, logic and grace rather than one of foolishness, belligerence, greed, or self-centeredness, right? The which and way you acquire, handle, and yield this power, my dear, is now being tested. So be very, very careful how you put your power across, okay? Sacral Chakra for you. So this is... you know, I like to call it the sex chakra because this is technically what I feel like it is. It's below just the, you know, the navel there. And it's, you know, 2 fingers below the navel, which is, you know, relates to emotions, desires, creativity, sexuality, right? So, you know, to keep the chakra balanced, maybe you jump on the side with your partner or just, you know, get this energy flowing. Try dancing, moving your hips here and lower abdomen in some sort of circular motions. But use maybe color meditation, practice yoga, express your sexuality here and nurture yourself. Remember, you do matter and your needs are very much valid. Sorry if I got a little off topic there for you. The Empress in reverse. This is a great time of fertility for you, Gemini. For some of you, you could be getting pregnant. But here I feel like it's in reverse because I feel like there's, you know, maybe infertilities possibly causing some issues here for some of you. But shutting down, the need for self-care here is very important, okay? Maybe you're being overprotective of something, or overly dependent on others. It could be. So, but this energy, I feel like, is you're entering a time of profound healing here and blessings. And if you're feeling like a lack of inspiration and possibilities, seek to heal your physical temple, right? And nourish your soul by, taking some rest. Have a bubble bath. Do whatever you do. For the boys out there, go hunting, go walking, do whatever you do to get out there and sort of exert that energy. Continue to move calmly and gracefully in the direction of that which appears, for you. This card often affirms that you're on the right track. So keep on growing, and work with the nature of your situation instead of against it is really powerful. Use what you have. Use the tools to make it work, okay? Now we have the Knight of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. So this Knight of Pentacles, as you can see, is a very much like withdrawing energy. I feel like he's walking away because I feel like, you've been focusing solely on wealth here. Maybe you've been a little bit workaholic energy here, but maybe you've been taking a harmful shortcut, I feel like. But stagnation, you're being overly restricted, I feel like, in some ways. I feel like in some ways, sometimes the energy here is so stable that it feels repetitive. So if you're feeling like resistance, or if you kind of prefer to stay in bed, and instead of find the joy in your progress here, the journey is the thing, okay? Uncover those heart-stirring enthusiasms there by allowing yourself to believe in something higher and brighter, okay? This is a card of infinite expansion, essentially, and with time and faith, your seeds will take, Gemini. So follow through on your plans here. And promises, and move any stagnant energy that's blocking you from your dreams. Just remove it, kind of manifest it out of the way, but remove those blockages that are really stopping you from getting where you want to go. Ace of Pentacles, again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in reverse. Aces represent new beginnings, kind of like a divine intervention here, but the need to create a strong foundation is very paramount for you, Gemini. You're done with these greeting energies. You really feel like someone's missing the bigger picture on where you're trying to go, and you're saying, okay, look, this is what I want. If you can't come to this table with what I want, then bye, okay? And you should be. You need to prioritize what's best for you, okay? Because that's, this is, and the Ace is initiating a kind of timeline where your future wealth here, and health and material abundance will be ushered in, okay? By figuring out your, soil conditions, I feel like, you're gonna, in your watering schedule, essentially, the needs of yourself and your unique seed will be able to, see it through to fruition here. Bring your determination and dedication and see your abundance spring to life in, the form of successful outcomes here for you. Material and financial wins as well, but a soul-satisfying kind of well-being energy. With this wonderful message for good things to come, it's time to visualize, attract, prioritize, and then act, my dear, because that's where your dreams lie. We have the Two of Wands here in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. A lot of reversals here. This Two of Wands, I think, is definitely telling me, to some degree, that I feel like here, your insecurities, maybe the fear of taking the next step is kind of hindering you, okay? You need to take a deep breath here, because self-initiated change is scary. It's the hardest thing to do, okay? The only way to take strides towards your goal is to make your move. Learn that thing. Call that contact, right? Make that decision. Non-action won't get you there, and it's going to likely having you feel, the angst of dreaming the dream instead of walking the talk, right? Use this fire energy of the wands to kind of initiate your shift. You can change this perspective, but you have to be doing it. Only you can make this change come, or you can make it sit there and you can just hope it's going to come one day and be like, yeah, I'll just wait around. It's not going to do that, okay? Whale spirit. Trust the great mystery here. So life is full of mystery, and it's sometimes so scary to just embrace that, we don't know what the outcome of some situation is, and it might be completely out of our control. And we have to just trust in that mystery, okay? As hard as it is. And I know this. It's hard, okay? There is a great mystery that you must accept without intellectually trying to understand it, okay? Some things cannot be known by the mind, and they can only be experienced through the heart here. Through intuition and through, the peripheral senses, the visible veils separating the visible world from the great manifesting consciousness in the hidden realms, right? Now is time for you to immerse yourself, okay, in this great mystery of spirit, and to trust that within the invisible that you can't now see how the seeds of your intentions will be called by the angels, but they're going to have some great mysterious abundance for you. Now we have cow spirit. The miracles are endless. So that's what I have. And the cows are also very much like, in some religions, very much like a godlike temple here for you. So I feel like the miracles for you are truly endless. And you're going to start to see them and appreciate them for what they are, okay? You're at a beautiful point in your life, or it's coming for you, Gemini, okay? But you need to fully embrace this truth by focusing all you have right now, including the positive relationships that sustain you, and the work that you're proud and that you do into the world, and the activities that inspire you, and nourish your soul with it, okay? So that's what you need to do. Pay attention, because this is a perfect time for you to focus on choices, actions, and behaviors that feed your soul and bring heart contentness, right? Now is the time when you're going to see many of your projects and commitments that were set in motion in the past begin to yield very valuable gifts for you that will bring you joy, love, and sustain for a long time to come here, okay? So stay positive, share that your well-being with others, okay? The more you share, the more you will manifest, so be generous here. This promises that you're never going to run out of miracles. So be confident in that, okay? You can count on that. Rabbit spirit, now is a lucky time for you, 49. See, you're getting some luck coming your way. Gemini, you've truly made it through that dark night of the soul, I feel like. And now, you're being invited to that new life that you have maybe no experience in, and you're maybe scared, okay? But today is a time to be, fruitful and thankful for all that you have, okay? Whatever you intend to bring to life will have fine, fertile ground with this energy. There are no mistakes, really, when you're co-creating with spirit, right? So let ideas spring to the surface, knowing that now is a lucky time of tremendous possibility for you, okay? And now we have truth out, my dear. The truth will set you free, because I feel like that's what you've been seeking for some time. You've been wanting the truth to a situation that I feel like you haven't been able to get. And it's been holding, like I said, I feel like for some of you, it's literally been holding you back from making a choice. Because you're like, I really need this truth. I can't move forward without this truth. I have to know. Be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Find that truth. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others, okay? One of the most difficult things to know is what's true for you and what isn't, okay? Sometimes it takes sincere silence to find your inner voice of truth. But once you find it, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. Share your truth with others. Release, relationships in which you can't be yourself, can't be real here. Being genuine can allow your spirit to fly and, the song of your, soul to be heard in the universe, okay? And then we have openness, my dears. Be open, like that full moon energy. You have nothing to lose, right? But I feel like you've been so, convinced that by being closed off and guarded, that you were kind of protecting yourself. But I really feel like that openness is what's going to set you free, okay? Be open to receiving the signs. Be still, do nothing, relax completely and thoroughly. Sort of incubate your dreams and for the future. If you're trying to make a decision, take the time to watch for those signs and listen to the whispers of the universe. Watch your dreams and messages regarding the situation. Become that sacred, watcher. Observe life as it's unfolding rather than becoming engaged in it, okay? Be open to what this is having in store for you. Be receptive to this messages. Miracles can show up in ways that you didn't even expect or think, because you possibly were missing them because you were so convinced that they weren't happening. You are magic in reverse, because, again, in reverse, this is card number 1. But I feel like here, because you know, you're kind of, there's a need for future planning here. You need to make a plan. You need to see past illusions and check in with your true intentions. That is powerful for you right now, okay? Write your tensions down, heal them, whatever you got to do. But if you're feeling blocked, you might be scattering your resources instead of focusing on specific goals, okay? Make sure you aren't overshadowing your positive thinking with any underlying fears of failure here. Or any unintentional thought patterns that are scrambling your vibes, essentially. Focus on your thoughts. You are limitless. If you feel the power running through your veins, it's because it is and it should be. So start accepting it for what it is and should be. Shikapat of the Seahorse here. This is card 31. This is a brief healing passage that I will just read from the book here, as it's kind of meant to do that. Okay. So it's really brief. So, as you embrace your inner essence, you will be at peace with who you are, including your vulnerability, and no longer see the need to conform to social ideals which have no true resonance for your heart. You are encouraged to trust your intuitive recognition to which environments and relationships harmonize well with you, supporting your spiritual growth and well-being on all levels. You have the innate capacity to manifest, relax, and you shall attract all that you need. Well, now, if that doesn't fit perfectly with the reading, I don't know what does. Hope, inner sense, intuition, and hope. Basically what your entire reading is about. So have faith in that, okay? Stop fearing the fear and just feel into it instead. Till next time, my friends, namaste.